Hello, my name's Jo Tuffle and I am the Strategic Business Reporting Tutor at FME Learn Online. We are an ACCA Platinum approved provider. I am very proud to introduce you to my Platinum Package course. In this video, I'm going to be doing an intro to the SBR exam, my tuition course, and how we're going to start you on that journey to a passing SBR. Let's get started. Now, the SBR exam requires you to demonstrate your ability to make strategic business reporting decisions. It builds on your knowledge and skills from financial reporting. But in SBR, you need to link accounting issues to relevant concepts in real situations. And that's why it's actually important for you to do reading of real company financial statements, because you never know, those scenarios could come up. You will also need to demonstrate judgment and consider the perspective of different stakeholders, such as investors, in your answers. This will form part of one of the Section B questions in your exam. As well as demonstrating a sound understanding of specific technical knowledge, you will also need to exercise professional and ethical judgment. So it's actually really important that you have done the Ethics and Professional Skills module before embarking on the SBR exam, because this will give you the valuable skills for the professional and ethical judgment question in the exam, which is question 2. Now we come to an overview of what the SBR exam is all about, what it's trying to achieve. In SBR, as in the workplace, you need to consider the point of view of investors and other stakeholders. So when we're analysing and interpreting information and explaining transactions and the effect on the financial statements, we need to focus on those stakeholders. Any knowledge gained in the previous exams in terms of the standards and financial reporting is taken forward into the SBR exam. But that is given new detailed knowledge in terms of new standards and taking those original standards from FR a bit further. Don't forget, the conceptual framework underpins the whole syllabus. And we need to understand in detail the principles of the framework and apply those to the standards and understand where they may differ, but also where they agree. So the conceptual framework and that detailed knowledge of the standards is then put into reporting, looking at financial and non-financial reporting for single entities, groups, profit or not-for-profit, but with a view on professionalism and judgment and ethics, so that we create a holistic view, communicating professionally to our stakeholders. So now we come to the syllabus areas. Syllabus area A is ethical and professional principles, and that will be tested in a scenario-based example in question 2. B is the frameworks, in particular the conceptual framework you need to have a full understanding of. C is the standards. So those brought forward standards from financial reporting are combined with the remaining standards that are introduced at SBR. Standards like defined benefits and share-based payments are new in the SBR syllabus. Section D is group financial statements. So we take group financial statements from financial reporting further. We're looking at business combinations in stages, disposals in more detail, and we also introduce group cash flow statements and foreign currency statements. Syllabus area E is interpretation of information for our stakeholders. And syllabus area F is accounting regulation changes and the effects on financial reporting. Finally, we look at employability and technical skills, which is really tested when we're using the CBE software. Now let's look at the structure of the exam. It's a computer-based exam for 3 hours and 15 minutes. We've got two sections, A and B, both with 50 marks. Now, section A comprises two questions. One is 30 and the other one is 20. Question 1 is from the group accounting area. Question 1 is group accounting. And there are marks for discussion of accounting issues. And then there's a pre-formatted spreadsheet with up to 14 marks for calculations relating to these issues. Then question 2 in section A is the ethics and technical advice question, using your professional skills. And therefore there's 2 professional marks, which is linked to that question. In section B, both questions are 25 marks each. Question 3 is a scenario-based question on a mix of accounting standards requiring discursive answers with a few calculations. This could incorporate changes in accounting regulation. Question 4 will also test IFRS standards, but with a focus on the info needs of investors and other stakeholders. And this will have 2 professional marks linked to it. Now, in the SBR exam, it's important to understand what they are asking you to do. And here are 3 verbs that are used in questions. Discuss, explain, and advise. Now, if you're asked to discuss, then it's really a debate to detail the pros and cons of an issue, using arguments in favour or against and coming to a conclusion. If it's explain, then you need to make an idea clear, perhaps using examples. Show logically how a concept is developed and then give a reason for it. If you're asked to advise, this will probably be in question 2. You need to offer guidance or relevant expertise to a recipient, allowing them to make an informed decision. We are now going to have an overview of the study site. This is where I host my course. And this is where you'll be able to access all the videos and content to help you pass and support you in that pass in SBR. So here is the study site. It's on FME Learn Online and hosted on Moodle. The course is all in sections, and as you can see, there's 20 sections for you to complete for all those syllabus areas. It is interspersed with homework assignments, exam technique reviews, quizzes, and there's an introduction at the start, along with a work plan. One will be a structured work plan for a 6-week course, and there will also be a longer work plan for a 12-week course. In a typical session, there will be a video which is interactive with a quiz, blank and annotated notes, a mind map potentially to help you revise, and some YouTube videos with some real-life practical examples. Once you have completed all the sessions, reviews, quizzes and homeworks, you'll come to the tuition mock at the end of the course. This will be done on the ACCA practice platform. Next steps will be the revision plus mock course, and that will be in another video. Now, the key to passing is to come on my tuition course. You'll get a guided work plan for 6 weeks, completing 2 to 4 sessions a week. That's if you start just after the last exam sitting. Interactive tuition videos supported by bespoke course notes. Exam standard examples are used throughout. There are online quizzes automatically marked with feedback, exam question walkthroughs and reviews, homework questions to submit for marking by me, and an end of tuition mock on the practice platform to complete. Those are those 7 steps to success. The other key to passing is my support. You'll get an introductory meetup. You'll have 7 days a week access to me via WhatsApp. You'll be in a group WhatsApp, and you'll have questions on WhatsApp and Zoom meetups in live Q&A. Marked feedback is important, and no question is a silly question. So it's all about support from your personal tutor, and that is me. Success in SBR depends on these points. However, you need to have application of knowledge to the scenario to score marks. Rote learning of standards is not enough. You need to cover the syllabus widely, breadth rather than depth. Written aspects are very important. Don't just practice numbers. You need to practice questions on the CBE platform, especially for the spreadsheet question in question 1. And well-structured answers in the word processor using headings and precise points for those discuss, explain, and advise questions. Time management is key in this exam. Just move on. 58 minutes, 39 minutes, 48 minutes, 48 minutes is what you should be spending on those 4 questions in that order. And I've rounded that down so you have 2 spare minutes. Attempt all questions and requirements to maximise marks. Do not leave anything blank. Blank means 0. Writing something will score marks if it's a sensible point, even if it's not on the model answer.
Well, all I need to say now is I'm really looking forward to helping you get through your SBR exam. Happy learning on my ACCA Platinum Approved Tuition course. It's really important for you to stay in touch with me throughout your course, so I'll look forward to seeing you on my live tutorials or answering your questions on WhatsApp. Bye for now!